past of Palestine.
Thank you very much, Ambassador. Mama Ida, distinguished guests present here with all protocol observed, I truly feel very, very humbled to be standing here to convey the condolences of the Arab group passing away of the late Honorable Raila Odinga, who was by all means and all measures an exceptional person, not only in the Kenyan context and in the Kenyan political context, but also the entire continental political context, and further beyond that, the relations he had with Arab countries and the impact that he has made in global politics through the African platform is remarkable, will always be remembered, and I have no doubt that his legacy will continue to exist and to be carried forward by your kind self, Mama Ida, and the Odinga family, but also through millions of Kenyan people who have been taught to embrace these values and these morals and political positions and aspirations for many, many years and many, many generations to come. I'm honored to be here among you today. May God bless his soul in eternal heaven, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ambassador. I now invite Our Excellency Sainabu to come and make a small condolence message.
Your Excellency, Your Excellency Canon Dr. Ida Odinga, Mr. Permanent Secretary, the family Odinga families, I want to first and foremost thank the PS for giving us this opportunity as a United Nations family to join him in coming to, I think, celebrate, honor, and recognize the legacy of the late Dr. Raila Omolo Odinga. I stand here on behalf of the Secretary General of the United Nations and the UN family in Kenya. Kenya is a very special and unique duty station for the UN. We have the biggest UN compound in the world, 140-acre land. This is the only UN duty station where everything the UN is doing is here. Not New York, not Geneva. This is the only duty station in Africa that have global offices, UNEP and UN Habitat. This is the biggest interagency UN office in the common back offices. And by 2030, the United Nations will be investing $340 million to improve the compound. It's the largest amount the UN has ever spent in any African country, on the exception of peacekeeping. And last but not the least, by 2030, the UN will have built the first assembly hall since 1946. At the end of that assembly hall, Kenya, if called upon, can host the General Assembly. I'm saying this because I'm very honored and privileged for you to join that big family. The UN, we have nearly 20,000 people here. It's the biggest presence in Africa. Over 40 agencies. And in Gigiri alone, we have 76 offices. 5,500 people who call it office. So it's a big family, the biggest in Africa. So we look forward for you joining us, working with us, and fighting the fights for the United Nations in Africa and for the UN. So may the soul of your deceased husband rest in peace. He was a great man. The Eritrean ambassador has spoken, so many people. And I was in New York when he passed. I woke up at 3 in the morning, and then I had to call the secretary and tell him, we have a problem in Kenya. So I know that in the document we are presenting, he sent a letter. And I can assure you, every time he comes to Kenya, passes through, I receive him at the airport. And he always asks about your husband. How is he doing? Or the Kenya? He likes to know what is happening. So I'm the little one who gossip on his ear at the airport when I receive him and I'm seeing back. So I know the regard which the system had for your husband. So I want to thank you very much for receiving us. And I look forward to working with you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Your Excellency Inabu. Madam Aida, with the permission of the PS, allow me to acknowledge in our presence Mr. Joseph Mwangi, the Director of Kenya National Archives, who is with us. Please may you stand so that they can acknowledge you. And again, Mama Aida, just to inform you that the Principal Secretary has been escorted to your home by senior staff at the State Department of Foreign Affairs. Several ambassadors are in the audience and a number of senior staff. May I ask all the MFA family to stand up? May I kindly wave? Thank you very much. It is now my humble opportunity to invite our Principal Secretary to take the podium and make his remarks, and thereafter hand over the books. Thank you.
Your Excellency, Mama Ida Odinga, members of the Odinga family, I've seen several of them here, my sister Rosemary, my sister Winnie, Mheshimiwa Ruth. I see my brother Junior has joined us, and your beautiful spouse. Distinguished members, particularly the Dean, the Ambassador of Eritrea, my brother Bayene Rusum, Your Excellency Zainab Hawa Bangura, the head of UNON in Nairobi, Excellencies, friends, ladies and gentlemen. We are here today to convey our gratitude as the Foreign Service of the Republic of Kenya for the life of the late Right Honorable Dr. Raila Amolo Odinga, a life that was lived fully in service, and for the solidarity shown to Kenya and to his family by friends from across the world. Mama Ida, on behalf of the government and the people of the Republic, allow me once again to extend our heartfelt condolences to you, your children, and the entire Odinga family. No words can fully capture such a loss, but please, I think you know by now that the nation and the international community continues to walk this journey of remembrance with you. So today's ceremony is simple in form but profound in meaning from where we stand. We're here to formally hand over condolence messages received from Kenya's international partners following the passing of Raila Odinga, former Prime Minister of the Republic of Kenya. These messages came in such huge numbers, and they have been carefully bound together, not merely as documents, but as expressions of respect, affection, and shared loss. As one reads through these pages, what becomes immediately clear is that Raila Odinga was not mourned only as a Kenyan leader, but as a global statesman. From Africa and beyond, from governments, institutions, and individuals, the messages speak of a man whose voice carried hope, whose courage inspired many, and whose commitment to justice and democracy resonated far and beyond. Mzee and Baba's lived his life and service, often at great personal cost. Time and again, at moments when our nation stood at difficult crossroads, he chose dialogue over division, unity over discord, and the long-term good of the country over personal ambition. Those choices shaped Kenya's democratic journey and earned him deep respect both at home and abroad. Through his leadership, Kenya reaffirmed its place as a credible, principled, and dependable partner in regional peace, cooperation, and diplomacy. Distinguished friends, the messages we present today reflect more than sympathy. They reflect recognition. They acknowledge Baba's contribution to Kenya's foreign policy outlook, his belief in principled diplomacy, Pan-African solidarity, infrastructure-led integration, and Africa's rightful voice in global affairs. They remind us that a nation's standing in the world is often shaped by the character and conviction of those who lead it. The decision to bind these condolence messages together was deliberate. This compilation is meant for posterity, for the family, for the nation, and for future generations. In addition to the set being handed over to the family today, additional sets of these bound volumes will be placed at the Kenya National Archives, the Kenya National Library Service, the Foreign Affairs Library, and the Foreign Affairs Gallery domiciled at Uhuru Gardens National Monument and Museum. There, they will be preserved with care and made accessible to the public so that future generations may understand not only how Kenya mourned, but how the world honored this great man. Mama Ida, as we hand over these bound volumes to you today, please accept them as a symbol of respect, friendship, and solidarity that the international community extended to him and through him to Kenya and to his family at a moment of profound loss. That are testament to a life that mattered, a life that helped shape Kenya's place in Africa and in the world. I wish in a special way to thank members of the Diplomatic Corps and all our international partners for standing with Kenya during the period of national mourning. Your presence, your messages, and your compassion were deeply felt. Before I conclude, Your Excellency Mama Ida, I have two asks. First, in furtherance of the memory of His Excellency Raila Odinga, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and this is a message that my boss, the Minister himself, and the Prime Cabinet Secretary asked me to convey. The Ministry stands ready to work with you and your family as you develop the idea of a museum back at home in Bondo in honor and in commemoration of the life, the legacy, and the contribution of His Excellency Raila Odinga. Our second ask, Your Excellency, is that in view of His Excellency Raila Odinga's immense contribution to democracy and to peaceful resolution of conflicts, we are establishing an annual conference named after him to bring together scholars, statesmen, practitioners of diplomacy and democracy from the continent and around the world on the subject of democracy and diplomacy. An annual convening that we will host here in Nairobi. With your permission, we will be able to do this annually. Lastly, Your Excellency, I wish to convey my personal congratulations to you on your nomination as our ambassador and our representative at the United Nations offices in Nairobi and UNEP. I am confident, Your Excellency, that you will make such a profound mark on a matter that continues to grow in importance, the matter of sustainable development, the matter of sustainability of the environment, and the matter of climate change. I look forward very much in that respect to working with you and supporting you in the execution of that mandate. May Raila Odinga's legacy continue to inspire our nation to choose dialogue over division, justice over expediency, and unity over fear. May his memory remain a source of strength and comfort to his family and to all of us who loved him. Thank you very, very much. Asante sana. God bless you.
Yes, may I now invite Mama Ida to come and receive the books. Please, you can be accompanied with members of your family. And then the director of archives, please come and witness. Oh yeah, that's okay. Frank, yes, yeah. Yes.
So there are 4 volumes of this compendium. The first volume is a collection of tributes from across the world, capturing Dr. Odinga's contribution to foreign policy, as well as original messages from various heads of states and government. The second volume is a collection also of tributes in the form of consolidated messages of Thank you, Your Excellency. This is volume 2. That's the second volume. I think you can pass it across. You can pass it across. This is the third volume. It tells you just how many leaders wanted to give voice to their feelings about this great leader. That's the fourth volume. Let's put our hands together for. Thank you very much.
Now, we may release you, madam. Both for a picture. I think both with the book. Both with the book for a People move to the left a bit. You can trunk the PS in between. Yes. Then you can hold the book.
This is where you smile at the camera. Camera, we are good? Thank you, Your Excellency.
So I invite the direct archives to remain to also receive. Let's archive. Kenyan who goes there can have an opportunity to read these books.
Thank you very much.
So this is the copy for the National Archive.
Thank you
Very much. It's a real pleasure.
I can invite Aida, or you invite her.
Well, thank you very much for listening to us. It is now my distinct honor to invite Dr. Ida Odinga to just speak to us briefly. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Yeah. Please have a seat. Thank you very much for being here. But first of all, I would like to start by introducing my family. So can you please come here once again so that I can introduce you to the family of Raila Odinga. Now, I'll do it in order of seniority. Yes, you see, they are rearranging themselves because they know that order. Thank you. Now, first of all, I'm here with my sister-in-law, Mheshimiwa Ruth Adhiambo Odinga, who is an MP for Kisumu County. Sometimes we call them women representative of Kisumu County. Thank you. Now, followed by Rosemary Adhiambo Odinga, our daughter, our second-born daughter, and Rosemary is here. Now, the third one is none other than Raila Jr. and his lovely wife, Yvonne. Last but not least, on my left is the Winnie Imgad, Akoth, Juma, Kazi, got a string of names. Odinga is the Yala Member of Parliament. Thank you very much. Now, I would also here, and please can you just come over also? Two special friends. We have we have Professor Makau Mutua. Makau Mutua, just say hello to these people and introduce yourself better. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mama Ida, for inviting me to grace this wonderful occasion to celebrate and to honor Kenya's most iconic Democrat. The Right Honorable Raila Odinga had no equal in this country. He rose up every time to defend democracy, to defend human rights, to defend country. And he rose up every time to defend Africa. I would like to also honor Mama Ida Odinga. She stood by him. She held him strong. And as you can all see, she is holding up his legacy. Mama Ida, I want to congratulate you for your nomination to be ambassador to UNEP and to the UN agencies in Nairobi. This roar is meant for you. I want to say actually meant and made for you. And we look forward to the work of your hands there. I'd also like to thank my good friend, the PS, Dr. Korir, for so generously leading us in this exercise. And I remember, Dr. Korir, the work that we did together when Baba ran for the AU. Lastly, if you permit me, I would like to honor the children, your children, with the late Honorable Raila Odinga. With us here, Rosemary Jr. and of course Winnie, and of course MP for Kisumu County, the sister to the late Honorable Raila Odinga, Ruth Odinga. I want to thank you very much, and I want to acknowledge the diplomats gathered here today. Thank you so much, Mama.
Karibu, asante. Ralph? Thank you.
All protocols observed. May I say thank you to Her Excellency now, Aida Odinga. First of all, thank you for having invited me, because I just live across the road, and I heard there was going to be some good food here, so I would have crossed anyway, even if you didn't, even if you didn't invite me. I think, first of all, I want to appreciate and pay tribute to my sister, Her Excellency Dr. Canon now, Aida Odinga, for the very dignified way that she led us during the moment of grief and mourning of our late Prime Minister. She held her head high with such panache, such etiquette that I could not explain. And she continues to hold her head high and to continue with the same dignity with which she mourned her late husband. I want to thank you, my former colleagues at Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and especially give thanks to Bwana PS. You have in your ranks of ambassador no equal in the name of Her Excellency Aida Odinga, and I do hope and I do trust that you'll give her all the cooperation that she deserves. And once again, a lot of kind regards that I can fathom for the children and the family of the late Raila Odinga, and also to appreciate the fact that during all the years that Honorable Raila was tormented by instruments of state, this lady was also tormented by the same instruments of state. And really we've come full circle from the time when she was being kicked out of a house at Kenya High, I think. Now this country needs you. What a pleasant irony. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I don't ask my sister-in-law, Ruth Odinga, to say something.
I was not expecting to speak, but being a politician, I'll try my best. To the PS and the ambassadors here, all staff of the ministry, all protocols observed. Good afternoon. My name's Ruth Odinga, as you have heard. Her Excellency also, because once an excellency, always an excellency. That's because I used to be the deputy governor in Kisumu. I would like to say thank you so much to the Foreign Ministry, PS, asanteni sana. This is a great honor. 1.5 weeks ago, I was in Zimbabwe. and probably maybe the condolences from Zimbabwe are also here. And I went to the embassy, the High Commission, and I tell you, it was really a great welcome. And they showed us the way people came in overwhelmingly. And actually, my coming there, they still came. The Kenyan diaspora all came. They wanted me to tell them what happened and all. And I did tell them, but they also honored us by doing a memorial, both for Right Honorable and for my sister Beryl, who used to live with them in Zimbabwe. So the whole of the embassy was fully represented, and the Kenyan diaspora in a very elaborate ceremony in Zimbabwe. Thank you so much, because that showed a lot of love, even when the foreign missions outside the country. I would like to also take this opportunity to pass my greetings from my brother, Honorable Dr. Odinga, Senator. He's not with us here, but he's very aware that we are here, and he passes his greetings and thanks you. I'll also be very happy to say that maybe on behalf of Raila Odinga Center, coming to do the honor of that museum, we thank you so much. I felt very touched by that gesture. And thank you all. Asanteni sana, and God bless you, and long live Raila Amolo Odinga.
Thank you. Okay, I know we have many members of the family who would like to say something, but time is not on our side. Now, the Principal Secretary of State Department for Foreign Affairs, Dr. Abraham Korir Singoei, the Director General of UN, Ambassador Zainab Hawa, my friend, Dean of Diplomatic Corps in Kenya and Ambassador of Eritrea, all protocols observed, including all staff of the MFA. Good afternoon. Yeah, the afternoon has come in so quickly. I didn't expect it to come that fast. But thank you very much for coming. We feel honored on behalf of the family. We feel honored to see all of you here and to be presented with the books that has come in thick volumes. I know there are many, many more. Thank you very much for that. It is a great honor to have you here, because we did know that other people outside our circle here were also thinking about us and remembering Honorable Raila Odinga that much. Maybe I just tell you something small about Raila Odinga. Of course, you know I'm his wife. We've been married for 52 years. Most of you are here in the audience, I know, are younger than 52 years. And all those years, we've had our good times and we had our bad times. There are so many things that have been said, but generally, being Raila's wife was great fun, and that's the best thing that has happened to me in my life. Now, we had 4 children together. The late Fidel Odinga, who died in January of 2015. And then we have Rosemary, whom I introduced here. And then there's Junior and Winnie, the last born. Now, he was very close to his family. And I think he was a great head of the family. Now, the head of the family is gone. All what we can do is to carry his legacy and try to live according to his dreams, the dreams that he had for the family. Out there, I know thousands, maybe I could say millions of Kenyans have sent their condolences. Some came personally, some sent messages, and for them I'm most grateful. Then the foreign affairs, Kenyans and other people from outside Kenya. These are the people whose greetings you have brought today, your condolences you brought today. We are most grateful. Now to our ambassadors who are here from other countries, thank you very much for having opened the embassies so that people were able to condone with us. Now, there are still many things that have to be done. I was kind of surprised. We didn't expect Raila to die at this time. It came to us as a surprise. And with it, another surprise that followed it was that he had asked if he could be buried within 72 hours. I don't know when he wrote this will of his to be buried at 72 hours, whether he wrote it in Kenya or somewhere else. But 72 hours, such a short time. You know Kenyan funerals, how they go. It was such a short time, and therefore things had to be rushed quickly. And for us to beat that time, we are most grateful to the President, His Excellency William Samoei Ruto, who actually came in and stood in strong to make sure that his will was honored. So you can also convey our gratitude to His Excellency, the President. All those people who sent their condolences, we are grateful. Now today, we are still receiving visitors. We are still receiving messages of condolences. I know it will not end, and we have opened, our homes are still open, whether it is here in Nairobi or is back home in Bondo at Kangoka Jaramogi. You are all welcome. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you very much for the gratitude that you have done, you convey to us. May God bless you, and may God bless Kenya. May both get. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Excellency. May I request that we grant Her Excellency a standing ovation for those very touching remarks as she walks back to her seat. Thank you, Your Excellency. Makofi mazuri, tafadhali. May I request that we remain upstanding for the first stanza of the national anthem of the Republic of Kenya, which will signify the official closure of our engagement this afternoon, after which we will have a guided photo session. National anthem. Protocol team will guide us on how our seats will be arranged here. I request a 2-minute break just to have a chat with the person next to you and get to know each other better as the seats are arranged for the official photo session. I also encourage that you know somebody that you did not come here with. Thank you. we will be guided by Mr. Safari from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
This year, everything is working out for my good, and I know it. I can feel it. This year, everything is working out for my good. It's working out for my good. Stop on the enemy. Stop on the enemy. Stop on the enemy. Oh, for every sickness, you better stop on the enemy. 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 Verse 1, you say, I'm struggling, and you feel like giving up. So, but this year, you say, I see increase all around. You're working, your business, your health. This year, doors of favor are opening unto you. Just step in, it's working out for your good.